The annual back-to-school rush is in full swing with just days to go before the 2026 academic year officially gets underway. Eager pupils are ticking off the final items on their school checklists, from uniform and school shoes to stationery, as well as school bags. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi Same joins us live for more. Nasiphi, a very good morning to you. So I can imagine how eager not just the parents are, but those that are now returning to school and ensuring that they have all their checklists in place. But it's also quite costly for parents, especially during this time of the year, to ensure that their young ones are fully equipped for the 2026 academic year.
I think it's safe to say that the back-to-school rush or countdown is officially on. I mean, just arriving here and seeing the parents that are streaming into Toppers here in Athlone that, is like a one-stop shop for parents when it comes to uniform. And going inside, apart from the fact that there is coordination inside, there has been quite the number of parents. And usually by this time, as the day progresses, the line outside this particular store gets longer. And the pressure is on for parents financially, because they need to dig a little bit deeper into their pockets, but also the race against time in ensuring that they tick off things on their list to do for the new year, but also the fact that it does tend to get very busy during this time. And fortunately for us, we do have a parent who has a nice big plastic here for us, Ramiz Ishmael. Thank you so much for your time. But your son is walking away now.
Yeah.
But I saw you inside. I understand that he's going to big school this year.
Yes.
Talk to us about your planning when it comes to back to school.
Yeah, so normally we do the planning rather in December, but this time we're a bit late. And it's quite a rush because as you can see, the line does form over there. Just to get all the finances together and get all the uniforms together, because he's one of three. So it's not just for him, but it's for the rest of the family as well. But at Toppers, they are quite, like you said, organized, and the line does go very quick because you get inside and you tell them what school and you do your business. Yeah.
And was there a game plan? Is there more things that you're going to be adding apart from this plastic?
Yeah, you're making me sound like a bad parent here because I'm very late at the moment. But yes, there is a game plan. So I'm at the moment buying the uniform. My wife is currently scrambling for the stationery, and then I just need to one more list. You know how wives are, they give you a checklist. The next thing on the checklist is the bag for him. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how much does one spend on uniform?
So currently I just spent 1,700 roughly, but that is for my little one, which is going to grade R, and for my daughter, which is in grade 6. So yeah, around about 1,700 just on uniform. That's besides stationery, and obviously if you factor in transport also, it is quite a penny to spend to send someone to school at this moment or in this country. Yeah.
But I mean, looking at his cute face, I'm sure, the 1,700 was, something that you could literally just pay and say, you know what, with this cute face and him being excited for big school,
yeah, if you look at it, and I know this is going to sound wrong, but if you look at it, it's an investment for his future, right? So as a parent, you'll do anything for your kids. This 1,700 is nothing for him to become whatever he wants to become. So yes, his face makes my heart melt, but it's also just an investment for his future. Yeah.
And, having these conversations with him going to big school, grade R, what is he most excited about? Apart from wearing his uniform, of course.
Funny story. So he attends after daycare or creche, as we said. And I asked him the other day, why are you excited to go to big school? And his answer was, so that I can come out early. Because creche is until 5 or 5:30, and the school will be probably like 1. So he said, then I have more time to play with my friends. So yeah.
Perfect answer.
Thank you.
But also, what plan, or rather what message do you have for parents, particularly during this time? I mean, a lot of people usually struggle with finances and also just the rush when it comes to preparing for back to school. I mean, as somebody that clearly has a game plan, you even have a checklist that keeps growing. But what do you have to say to other parents?
So over the years, I've learned it's about planning. So most of parents only leave it for the end of the year, my advice is save from January already. We financially, with the finance, the cost of the uniform increases every year. So if you save from January, you don't feel it as much. And if you save 100 Rand a month, I don't know if you can, but if you save 100 Rand a month, it will be easier to spend that, to save that 100 Rand than to spend 1,000 something at a go. So my advice is save from the beginning of the year.
Thank you so much, Ramiz Ishmael there from Mitchell's Plain. There with his bag costing 1,700, but also saying that the message that he has for parents is that one can actually beat the rush by planning and ensuring that you plan in advance and start saving as well, as we do know that particularly around this time, things do tend to be a little bit expensive. Apart from the uniform, we're hearing that stationery still needs to be bought, and even school bags that can rake up, the cost from the 1,700 to possibly even more than 2,000 Rand, which is money that other people don't have. But, the message to other parents from Ramiz there is that one should start saving from January, the start of the year, and you don't have to save much, from 100 Rand if you can per month, to ensure that you do not feel that pinch when it comes to preparing for back to school.
Certainly, because that pinch can be very hard, especially like you say, when it's this time of the year, the prices have escalated and that stationery needs to be put together for the start of school next week. That's Nasiphi Same out in Athlone.